All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited today to show you guys some of my footage on some of the Oogie Boogie Bash at Disneyland's California Adventure. In honor of Oogie Boogie Bash, I'm wearing my Villains Spirit jersey. Don't know if you guys can see that fully, but we gotta show it to you because it's just too cool not to show you. It just felt right when filming this video about Oogie Boogie Bash. I've been to quite a few Oogie Boogie Bashes in the past. I've been to them at actual Disneyland when they used to hold them at Disneyland, and then now they all reside at California Adventure. So Oogie Boogie Bash is a special ticketed event for Disney. It's an after hours event, so they close the park, so you must have a ticket for this event. Some of my favorite things about this particular event are the adults can dress in costume. I think it's really fun and exciting as an adult to dress in a costume that brings me joy, regardless of what that is. Otherwise, costumes are usually frowned upon at Disney, but as an adult, on Oogie Boogie Bash nights, yes, you can dress up. Not only can you dress up, you can go trick-or-treating. So they have all these special treat trails, and I just think it's wonderful to have that enjoyment and excitement as an adult. As a kid, you can go trick-or-treating anytime or really wear a costume whenever you want, but as an adult, it's kind of frowned upon, or you're not really supposed to, and people look at you weird. But it's fun to wear costumes. It's fun to be something you're not, even if it's just for a night. So that is my joy of Oogie Boogie Bash. A big part of it is dressing up. You do not have to dress up, but I encourage you to dress up. It's the one time as an adult at a Disneyland park you can fully dress up and other people will enjoy it with you. So be sure, if you are going to Oogie Boogie Bash, don't be lame. Dress up. Humor yourself. You're not too cool. Dress up. Get a costume. Have a good time. I'll add some pictures throughout as well of my husband and I in our costumes. We chose to do Haunted Mansion this year, so I am the tightrope rocker girl and he is the butler. So yeah, we had a great time in our costumes. We've done many costumes throughout the years. Maybe I'll add some of those as well in this video, just so you guys can see that we have been many times and we really enjoy the experience of Oogie Boogie Bash. Oogie Boogie Bash, not only do you get candy, you can wear costumes. It's an after hour event, so less people. Obviously makes the rides faster and more access, but they have really awesome meet and greets. Also on the treat trails, there are villains and characters that you guys can see. I'll insert a couple of clips of different characters that we stopped by to see or made it a special point on a treat trail to go see. There's some really great ones. Some of them are really interactive experiences, so I encourage you to take the time, even if you're not interested in the candy, to go and do these interactive character meets, greets, walk-bys. Check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. We really had a great time and enjoyed that part of it. So make sure you check that out, but I definitely think that experience is worth it. It's also really important if you're someone who wants to meet villains. This is one of the few times there's lots of villains out and you can actually meet them. We didn't wait in like specific lines to meet them and take pictures because there's those as well. We just kind of did the kind of drive-by situation on the candy trails to see some of them, and we enjoyed the interaction that we got from that. There's a couple of new characters as well, worth checking out, right? For me personally, my two favorite things that you actually get to do at Oogie Boogie Bash, it's going to be Villains Grove, which I will include a couple of quick clips of me just kind of walking through Villains Grove. other favorite thing, of course, is going to be the Frightfully Halloween parade, the Halloween parade, right? This you guys only get to see at Oogie Boogie. They don't do this at Disneyland regularly. They have their own kind of parade. It is my favorite. The part where the beginning of it, which I will put in here for you guys as well, is with the Headless Horseman. When he comes out, it's just heart-stopping. It's just so exciting and something you really have to see for yourself. I will include some of the quick clips of the actual parade. All right, guys, so you guys saw some of my footage from the Oogie Boogie Bash. We had a great time. It was really wonderful. We were really tired. I do recommend going to it if you guys plan on going to it. I would recommend going a little earlier in the season. I feel like the later in the season, more people tend to pick those dates. So if you can go earlier in the season, I think you'll have a better experience. It typically sells out every single night, no matter what. So just go when you can go and enjoy it. Halloween is the best time of the year at Disneyland, in my personal opinion. I've done pretty much all holidays, but Halloween is always the time I have to go to Disney. It just is very special and magical, and this party adds to that. There's just so many fun factors involved with Oogie Boogie, and I completely recommend it. If you can afford it, you definitely should be doing it. Is it something you have to do every Halloween season? I don't know, that's up to you. I've done it many times and I'm never bored of it. I enjoy it. My one recommendation though is I wouldn't have the party be on your last day at the park. You're just so tired by then. I wouldn't recommend that, and that's kind of what happened to us on this trip. We were just really exhausted by the time the party happened. We had a good long night sitting on a bench and just kind of people watched and looked at costumes. Normally we're a little more active and we would do a little more things, but for us, we were just really tired and we're trying to soak up and enjoy the experience itself of the Oogie Boogie Bash. So make sure you guys check it out. If you guys haven't tried it before, give it a whirl. I do think it's worth it. And if you're an adult, wear a costume. Don't be silly and think you're too cool to wear a costume. Wear a costume. That's half of the fun. Make sure you get a real candy bag. That's another little trick I would tell you guys. Get a real candy bag. They'll give you a little plastic bag, but you need a big candy bag, like a tote, something making it easier for you to carry the candy around, or get a locker if that's something you're into. Get a locker. Other things about Oogie Boogie Bash: wear comfortable shoes. Make sure your costume doesn't drag on the ground. Make sure you don't have your face covered. All of those kind of very obvious rules that Disney has for actually attending the party and participating in wearing a costume. Also, nothing vulgar or gross or anything like that. And make sure you take the time to do Villains Grove. Make sure you take the time to decide which characters you want to see, which treat lines you want to hit. Of course, you can go on rides, but for us, it's like we've gone on the ride so many times. We typically only try to hit a couple when we're at the party. You cannot do everything at the party that you want, like everything at the party that is available. So just pick the things that are most important to you and go with that. I would recommend going to the second parade. I feel like it is less busy. So make sure you hit at least one of them. It does happen twice, so it shouldn't be that hard to hit it twice. If you have younger kids, do not wait for the second parade. They will be asleep and they will not even be watching it. So make sure you do the first parade if you've got small children. If you're an adult and you can hang out, I would do the second parade. I just think it's a little more enjoyable and a little less crowded. Also, you can usually get a pretty good spot. We actually were lucky enough to get to sit on a bench and watch it and got great footage as well. So with that, guys, make sure you guys go check out Oogie Boogie Bash. If you haven't, I do still really love it. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss it when it was at actual Disneyland, just because I feel like there's more rides and things to do and things to see, but I do still love Oogie Boogie Bash even at California Adventure. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I post a new video every Tuesday, and the description box will always be my Instagram for daily posts, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.